My name is Jeanette Mokgotho, and this video is for a mathematical literacy lesson under the topic volume. So, usually in this section, we talk about we address terms such as capacity and volume. So, to begin this lesson, I want you to help me define what volume and capacity are. Let's begin with volume. What is volume?
Volume is the amount of substance that an object occupies.
Yes, exactly. For example, if you have um, a glass and that glass is filled with water, with 250 milliliters of water, then the amount of that water is the volume. So, what about capacity? What is capacity?
Capacity is the amount that something can contain.
Exactly. For example, if you have this glass is said to be a 500 milliliter. The 500 milliliter is the capacity. This means that this glass can hold a 500 milliliter substance. Okay, having defined that, to move on, I want us to do a sort of practical. So I have here my bottles of soda, which will go. This is just water, but it will represent soda in our case. So they say that we want to have a party. Uh, the party is going to have 12 guests, and we want to know how many bottles of soda will be enough to cover the 12 guests for 2 servings. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these 3 bottles. For each bottle, I have a cup of a different size, a 250 milliliter cup, a 330 milliliter cup, and a 500 milliliter cup. So what we know is that they say that one bottle of a 2 liter soda can can cover at least 8 glasses, can cover 8 glasses. But we have these 3 glasses and we're not sure which glass is the one that can hold. So we need to find out, okay, let me rephrase this. We need to find out which glass satisfies that theory that says that a 2 liter bottle can cover 8 glasses. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to take one bottle, we're going to take a glass, fill the glass so we can find out how many cups can that liquid in the 2 liter bottle hold. Right, so let's begin with this. Let's take the 500 milliliter glass first. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to fill this cup with soda until the bottle is empty so I can find out how many glasses of soda, how many 500 milliliters are in this 2 liter bottle. So, okay, this is the first cup. So this is the first 500 milliliter cup. Okay, then we're gonna fill another one. And yes, this is second milliliter cup. The second 500 milliliter cup, sorry. And then this is the third 500 milliliter cup. This is the third 500 milliliter cup. And then this is the fourth 500 milliliter cup. So this 2 liter bottle fits exactly 4 500 milliliter cups. Is anyone fine with that?
Yes.
Yes, so you can take note of that 250 milliliter cups goes 4 times into the 2 liter bottle. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the second. We're gonna move on to the second cup. Okay, this is my 2 liter soda, and this is my 330 milliliter cup. So I need to find out how many of these glasses can fit into this bowl. Okay, so here we go. So what I did is that I measured with 330 milliliter bowls. Okay, there you go. This is the first. No, yes, this is the first 330 milliliter. And then this is the second. This is the second one. And this is the third one. This is the third cup. And then we have the fourth cup. This is the fourth cup. This is the fifth cup. This is the fifth cup. And then this one is the sixth cup. And unfortunately, it doesn't go all the way to the, it doesn't fill the whole cup. We have 5 cups, and the sixth one is almost half of the cup, right? Okay, so we said that the first, in a 2 liter bottle, we have 500 milliliters, and then in the and then in a 2 liter bottle again we have 5.5, 330 milliliters. And then lastly, we're gonna do the 250 milliliter cup. Okay, so let's begin. This is the first cup. This is the first cup. The second cup. The third cup. I think I can hear someone to you. Do you guys have any questions?
No.
Okay. This is the fourth cup. There goes the fifth cup. And the sixth cup. Seventh cup. And the eighth cup. And the eighth cup. So we have seen that 250 milliliter, a 2 liter bottle can fit 250 milliliters. Remember our theory was that we need to find a bottle, we need to find a glass that this bottle can fill 8 times. So after our investigation, which of the glasses are we going to use for the party?
The 250 milliliter glass.
Exactly. So the 250 milliliter glass is the one that this 2 liter bottle can fill 8 times. So now what I want us to do is to find out using calculations how many bottles of soda we're going to need if we are using 250 milliliter glasses to serve 12 guests, 2 servings. So what we need to calculate is how many bottles of, you need to tell me how many liters of soda, how many 2 liter bottles of soda are we going to buy for our party so that it can feed our 12 guests using this 250 milliliters. So I'll give you a few minutes to work out the calculations and then we will talk about it. Okay, what do you think the first step to calculating how much soda are going to need will be? That's
You
it.
convert you
What?
convert milliliters to liters.
Exactly. So we can convert milliliters to liters or we can convert liters to milliliters so that we have the same units all the way. Yes. Then from there, when we have, so we're going to have 250 milliliter, which will be our cup. Then we'll have the 2 liters, we'll convert it into milliliters, right? Making us 2,000 milliliters. Then you can proceed with your calculation. Remember, we have an assignment on Google Docs. So the assignment is based on what we just did. Remember, I told you to note everything that we did during this lesson. So what I need you to do is take everything that we have written and write me a calculation on that Google Docs assignment, on the Google Docs classwork. And then for the assignment, there are questions that you need to do, and then we can